Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time, you are welcome to the family. If you have been watching but you are still contemplating whether you should subscribe or not, what are you waiting for, guys? Please click the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video. It is not news that Toyin Abraham is one of the well sought after Nollywood actress both in the Yoruba and English sector. She has made a major name for herself. She has built something amazing. Even when she fell, she was able to get up. One thing me and many other people might not know about is her struggle with depression, and she spoke about that in an interview with Jude Jidonwo. She said a lot of things, and this podcast is about 45 minutes, but I'm going to insert the ones that really jumped out to me. She talked about her struggle, how she's having all these bad thoughts in her head, thinking of jumping from the Third Mainland Bridge, thinking somebody is going to catch her, help her, and thinking about her own funeral. Listen to this, guys, then I'll come back with some more.
I was not scared of death. I was not scared of anything. Right. You know, there was a time I was telling someone that, oh, it's possible, but I can swim. I can actually swim inside Third Mainland Bridge. Yeah, it was that bad. You know, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I can actually jump. They will save me. I'll be like, okay, when I want to jump, I'll shout. So when I jump, people would come, they can save me. Right. Imagine how they would save me. You know? Yeah. So, but sometimes I'll sit like this, I'll just go like this. And when you're talking to me, I'll be like, yes. And when you come out, I'm startled. And when you ask me what I'm thinking about, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just blank. Yes. And you know, sometimes I'll just be scared. My heart will be beating so fast, I'll be so scared. When they pay me money, I'll be scared. I'll be like, oh, I'm going to die. So, you know, there's so... I can't explain some. Yeah. I can't explain the feeling. I can't explain some. Yeah.
She also talked about seeking the help of a therapist, which I actually think is the major thing that helped her in her journey. A lot of people doesn't believe in seeking the help of a therapist, but it's a good thing and the right step in the right direction to take whenever you are having this kind of thoughts in your head, especially if you are trying to push people around you away like she did with her family. I believe the therapist did a fantastic job in getting her to where she is right now with her state of mind. Watch and I'll come back with some more.
What about your family? Where was your family through all this?
I don't know what happened. I just didn't want to see them because I thought I didn't want to get attached to them. You know, then you know, because I'm from a Christian home. Yes. Then I used to smoke cigarettes. Right. And they don't, obviously, never. So I'm always avoiding them. Right. So I didn't want to see them. Then I just feel I'm gonna die soon. I didn't want to be close to them, like so that if you die, they won't really miss you. Yes, it was that. But I would sit down and be telling myself, so if you die now, there was a day I sat down and I was talking to myself that, I think if you die now, you'll now be more popular. Hey, yes. Wow. I was looking at the crowd that would come to my funeral.
So you were planning for it?
I'm not joking. I was planning for it.
It's really scary and shocking at the same time. But don't be shocked because many people go through this thing day in, day out. And, you know, they let these thoughts live rent-free in their mind because they can't get out of it. That is why you see a lot of people that you believe they are doing well, they have money, they have this, they have that, and they commit all of this thing. It's not by choice. It's because they did not speak to anybody about this thing going on in their mind. That is why I always tell people, try and speak to someone if you are having this kind of thoughts in your head. Let's continue to listen what she has to say. I told you it's a very interesting interview and a helpful one that is going to help a lot of people. Let's watch, then I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
So what's the one main thing that the therapist helped you with that helped you conquer this fear?
I think number one is willingness. Right. I was willing.
Right.
Then number two, they made me discover myself. They gave me reasons to want to live. They gave me examples. They asked me who I look up to. You know, they spoke to me about great actors, great actresses, you know. So they keep talking to me. They were open to me. So I call them anytime. And my counselor and my manager, I call them anytime. Right. They were all working like back to back. Right. So they were there for me. So sometimes when I'm broke, my manager will just tell me. So I just say, I'm broke. I'm I need like 40. Okay, I'll send 100K. There was money to spend.
So they held you.
You know. So they were all over me. They made me discover myself. I had reasons. I was looking at a lot of people. They made me say, okay, look at this. Is she as talented as you are? Is this as talented? But look at where the person is. Imagine yourself. So now today, I would just sit there. I'm like, why did this happen to me now? Because if I can achieve this in like a year, I'm sure I would have achieved more. You know, over the years. Yeah. You know, it was. You know, it was, and anytime it's always very interesting. I'll be happy. Once I'm not thinking about that, I want to think about something positive. I'll just become sad. I'll feel like, if I make it now, they will kill you. There's always something, you know, all the negative thought, negativity, the depression, fear of the unknown. You can't just really pick. You just feel there's someone out there looking at you. I'm alone in the house. You feel that someone is recording you from up. He wants to go and sell you to the press. Someone is out there trying to record you. Someone is looking at you. You want to bath. Someone is trying to, you know, fear of the unknown. It's just, you know, there's some things about this thing that I can't explain. Yeah. I can't explain to you.
You have to be in it.
You have to be in it to understand.
Fearlessness mean to you now? How does it manifest itself?
Oh my God, I'm a dove. I'm a white dove now. Right. And my fear is gone, long gone. Yeah. Because right now, I talk to people about it. Right. So my fear is gone. There's nothing. I think all these things that happened would have happened later and it would have affected my career. Right. So these things that happened to me just happened, and I'm sure that's the end. Yeah. It is just, I think, okay, I have the face. Do you have the story? I have the story. Yeah. I think God just wants to use my life to touch a lot of lives. Because right now, I won't stand in front of you and tell you I want to talk to you about depression, about fear of the unknown, about falling and standing, about being strong, and you're going to tell me you're not going to listen to me. You will listen to me because you know my story and you know my face. So you will listen to me. Right. So I think that's just what. That's
how it manifests. Yes. So you know, so you've owned the story.
Yes, and that is the reason why a lot of people love me. Like, and she came out later. I said, yes, because I'm a diamond, I'm a gold rather. You have to pass through the fire to become that beautiful thing.
Like she said, constantly speaking to someone, especially professional, is the best way to handle this thing. When I said professional, I'm not basically talking about your pastor that might not understand much about this thing. I'm not talking about spiritual leaders who always take everything spiritual. I'm not saying that spirituality is not good. I always do things spiritually, but at the same time, I always use common sense. But when it comes to spiritual leaders, they basically believe that all of this thing comes from the devil, and they bind without trying to get to know what these people are feeling, why they get in that feeling, why they get to that stage in their life. Don't forget that Toyin Abraham, the mom is like evangelist and the dad is like a pastor. They are true born-again Christian in her home. And did you hear what she said? She kept all this thing away from them, thinking that she's doing them a favor by not having so much attachment to her, so that when she passed, they will be able to get over her easily. Now I believe she understands what it is to be a parent, because now she's a mother herself. But at the same time, I'm not going to call her selfish, because all this thing is just your mental state. Is your mind playing games on you? And the only way to get out of it is speaking to professionals. I was still speaking to one of my friends today, and I was basically talking about this thing. Don't just write people off simply because of one thing or two things they are doing to hurt themselves. They don't understand better. The way their mind can carry it is the way they are doing it. You have to be there to give them this emotional support for them to get into that better place. You know, another thing she said that I will never forget is that when she fell, she came out strong. She passed through a fire as a gold, and she came out beautiful. If you fall, don't ever think that you will never get back. Don't ever quit on yourself. A quitters never win. And I will say kudos to our manager and the therapist. They did an amazing job. And this is to tell you that you should not judge the book by its cover. Not everything that glitter is gold. I'm really glad she came out with this interview. It really gives a lot of people an opportunity to know so much about her struggle and how she managed to get to where she is today. I'm really happy for her that she is where she is today, and I believe with her husband and her child, she's going to live a good and happy life. She is living it already, and this interview, you know, has opened my eyes to a lot of discussion that I plan to be doing on my channel, but I kind of deviate from it. And I will try and be doing that, even if it's once in a week. Thank you, Toyin Abraham, for sharing your life with us and for letting people out there know that they are not alone and they can overcome this situation as well. Please, guys, if you have this kind of feelings about yourself, speak to someone, speak to a professional, or speak to your pastor if you think that they will be able to point you in the right direction. And I wish you all well. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have enjoyed this video, please share it and give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one. I will also leave you with this quote from Toyin Abraham.
I'd rather have a cut than have psychological problem. Yes.
Preach.
Because cuts, I'll treat it. Psychological problem can make me have the biggest cut I won't be able to treat.
Yes. Baby.